4 incredibly calming teas are fighting diabetes. Welcome to Healthy Aging. The surprising truth about tea and blood sugar. After 60, have you ever taken a sip of tea, thinking it was helping your health, only to feel more tired, more anxious, or notice a sudden spike in your blood sugar? You are not imagining it. While tea is often seen as a gentle, healthy choice, not all teas are created equal, especially when it comes to seniors managing diabetes. Some popular blends, including those loaded with hidden caffeine, added flavors, or marketed as detox drinks, can actually worsen blood sugar fluctuations. They stimulate the nervous system, raise cortisol levels, and leave your body more tense than calm. And that is the last thing your body needs when it is already working hard to maintain balance. But here is the good news. There are 4 specific calming teas that do the opposite. They soothe your system, help regulate glucose naturally, and restore a sense of peace to your daily routine. These teas are not trendy fads. They have been used for centuries across different cultures. And now, modern science is finally proving what our ancestors always knew. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, here is what you will walk away with. The 4 teas every senior managing diabetes should know about, the best time to drink each one for maximum effect, and a simple daily habit that can help lower stress, improve sleep, and gently support blood sugar balance, starting with your next cup, because sometimes what your body needs most is not another pill, but a little peace in a teacup. Let us begin with the first. A soothing herb you might already have in your garden, but never realized was powerful enough to calm your nervous system and stabilize your sugar at the same time. Let us begin with a tea that has quietly supported healing for centuries, yet is only now being recognized for its surprising connection to blood sugar. Lemon balm. At first glance, it may seem too simple to matter, just a fragrant leaf from a humble plant. But when steeped into tea, lemon balm becomes a gentle ally, especially for those over 60 managing both stress and diabetes. You see, what many people overlook is this: your nervous system is not separate from your metabolism. They speak to each other constantly, and when you are stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, your body releases hormones like cortisol that quietly raise your blood sugar. This happens even if you have not eaten a single bite. But lemon balm works differently. It does not force a result. Instead, it invites your body into a slower rhythm. This plant, known in ancient texts as Melissa officinalis, has long been used in European herbal medicine to calm the mind and support digestion. Monks in the Middle Ages grew it in monastery gardens, not just for its scent, but because they believed it could lift the spirit and quiet the heart. And across Eastern traditions, lemon balm was often offered to elders as a tonic, a daily ritual to ease the wear of age. Modern science is finally confirming what they sensed intuitively. Researchers from institutions like the University of Maryland Medical Center and the National Institutes of Health have found that lemon balm may ease anxiety, promote calm thinking, and support more restful sleep, all of which have a direct effect on blood glucose regulation. In fact, one study published in the journal Phytomedicine showed that regular use of lemon balm extract led to noticeable improvements in insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation in individuals with type 2 diabetes. And for seniors, this calm is not a luxury. It is a form of medicine. A warm cup of lemon balm tea in the evening can help release the tension of the day. The aroma alone begins to signal safety to your brain. The warmth calms your breath, and slowly your system begins to relax. Over time, this quiet ritual creates space for healing. Some seniors even notice that when they drink lemon balm tea regularly, their fasting blood sugar becomes easier to manage, their digestion improves, they sleep more deeply, and most importantly, they begin to feel like themselves again. Because when the body feels safety, it starts to heal. And perhaps this is what our ancestors understood best. They did not measure health in numbers alone. They watched how someone moved, how they smiled, how they rested. Lemon balm was never just a remedy for symptoms. It was a gesture of care. A sign that healing did not always require force. Sometimes it only needed presence. Of course, lemon balm is not a cure, but it is a friend. one that whispers to your body, "You are safe now." And that safety becomes the foundation for recovery. Now, if you find peace in lemon balm, wait until you hear about the next tea, because it is one that many of us grew up with, passed down from parents and grandparents, not just for sleep, but for healing. And today, science is finally catching up to what our elders always knew. For generations, chamomile tea has been a symbol of comfort. You may remember it from childhood, a warm cup given to ease a fever, calm an upset stomach, or help you drift off to sleep. But what you may not realize is that chamomile is now gaining recognition from modern science, not just as a bedtime drink, but as a powerful support for metabolic health and emotional balance. Chamomile works on multiple levels. First, it gently soothes the nervous system, helping to lower anxiety and promote better sleep. This is especially important for older adults, because as we age, our natural sleep rhythms begin to shift, and poor sleep is not just frustrating, it can lead to increased blood sugar, higher cortisol levels, and greater insulin resistance. Researchers at Tehran University of Medical Sciences conducted a clinical trial in which people with type 2 diabetes were given chamomile tea 3 times a day after meals. The results, published in the journal Nutrition, were striking. Not only did chamomile reduce blood sugar levels, but it also improved markers of oxidative stress, which plays a key role in diabetic complications. Why does this matter? Because managing those spikes, especially after lunch or dinner, is one of the keys to long-term blood sugar stability. And doing so naturally, without added medications, is a huge gift to the aging body. But chamomile's story does not end with sleep and sugar. It also has anti-inflammatory and antispasmodic properties for seniors living with joint stiffness, gut discomfort, or mild muscle pain. This matters more than ever. Dr. Andrew Weil, a well-known integrative medicine expert, often recommends chamomile as a natural remedy to ease tension in the digestive tract, reduce bloating, and support gentle muscle relaxation. The compounds found in chamomile, particularly apigenin, bind to specific receptors in the brain that help calm the mind and ease mild anxiety. And when the mind feels peaceful, the body can shift out of stress mode and back into healing. Many of my older patients have shared that 1 cup of chamomile in the evening becomes their favorite part of the day. Not just for how it tastes, but for how it makes them feel. Calmer, safer, more grounded. Because when your body feels safe, it can begin to heal, and that is something no medication alone can offer. A sense of peace. So, if you are someone who has struggled with nighttime blood sugar highs, restless sleep, or lingering worry, this humble flower may offer more than just flavor. It may offer relief. And the best part, it is easy to find, simple to prepare, and safe for daily use. But our journey is not over yet, because the third tea on our list is even less talked about. Yet it holds powerful secrets from traditional medicine and may offer surprising support for heart health and stable blood sugar. In the world of tea, rooibos may not be as famous as green or chamomile, but for those over 60 looking for gentle, natural support for diabetes and heart health, this red-hued herbal tea deserves a place of honor. Originating from South Africa, rooibos, pronounced rooibos, is made from the leaves of the Aspalathus linearis shrub. For centuries, it has been used by local communities to soothe digestion, support circulation, and calm the body. But only recently have researchers begun uncovering the deeper science behind its benefits. A study published in the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine highlighted rooibos tea's unique antioxidant profile, especially its high content of aspalathin, a rare flavonoid found almost exclusively in this plant. Aspalathin has shown promising effects in regulating blood glucose levels and improving insulin resistance. This makes rooibos especially valuable for those with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. When consumed regularly, it can help the body process sugar more efficiently, reducing spikes and easing the burden on the pancreas. But rooibos does more than regulate sugar. It also supports the heart. Its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds help reduce oxidative stress, which is a key factor in aging-related diseases. Studies have shown that rooibos may help lower blood pressure and improve cholesterol levels, both of which are critical for heart health, especially in older adults. Unlike many teas, rooibos is naturally caffeine-free and very low in tannins, meaning it will not interfere with nutrient absorption or disrupt your sleep. You can enjoy it any time of day, even in the evening, without worrying about restlessness or digestive upset. Many seniors describe rooibos as rich, earthy, and slightly sweet. It is comforting, but not overpowering. And if you enjoy a splash of vanilla or cinnamon, it blends beautifully to create a warm, nurturing drink that feels like self-care in a cup. One of my favorite tips for older adults is to enjoy rooibos after dinner. Not only does it support digestion and relaxation, but it also prepares the body for a smoother night's sleep, something essential for stable blood sugar and healthy aging. As always, consistency is key. Rooibos is not a quick fix, but when added to your daily routine, alongside lemon balm, chamomile, and our final tea to come, it becomes part of a lifestyle that gently supports your body, one sip at a time. And now, we turn to the fourth and final tea in our journey. This one is a favorite among herbalists, praised for its deep calming effects, support for the adrenal system, and quiet power in balancing mood and energy, especially during stressful days. Let us continue with a tea that is as comforting as it is powerful. Are you ready for the final cup? Our final tea is known in Ayurvedic medicine as Tulsi, but you may know it by its English name, holy basil. And while it shares the name of the common basil used in cooking, holy basil is a completely different plant, one that has been revered for centuries in India as the queen of herbs. What makes holy basil so special is not just its calming aroma or its earthy, slightly peppery flavor. It is the way it works with your body, gently, intelligently, and holistically. Unlike many herbs that target one single issue, holy basil is what scientists call an adaptogen, a natural substance that helps the body adapt to physical, chemical, and emotional stress. And this is not just traditional wisdom. It is now widely acknowledged by institutions like the National Institutes of Health and the World Health Organization, both of which have supported further studies into Tulsi's multi-system benefits. And for seniors managing diabetes, this matters more than ever. You see, chronic stress raises cortisol levels, and high cortisol sets off a dangerous cascade in the body, raising blood sugar, weakening immune response, increasing belly fat, and worsening insulin resistance. This is not theory, this is measurable. In fact, the American Diabetes Association has acknowledged stress as one of the most under-addressed contributors to poor glycemic control in older adults. And that is where holy basil comes in. In a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, adults with type 2 diabetes who consumed holy basil extract daily for 13 weeks experienced a statistically significant drop in fasting blood glucose, improved post-meal readings, and a notable reduction in stress markers like cortisol. But perhaps even more remarkable were the subjective reports. Participants said they felt calmer, more focused, and less overwhelmed by daily challenges. And that makes sense, because when your stress goes down, your self-care goes up. Your decisions improve, your emotions feel more stable, and your body begins to settle into a more natural rhythm, one that supports healing, not chaos. But holy basil is not just about blood sugar and stress. It is rich in natural compounds like eugenol, ursolic acid, and rosmarinic acid, all of which have been shown to have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immune-supporting effects for older adults dealing with joint pain, fatigue, or inflammation. This can mean greater mobility, fewer aches, and a stronger sense of daily vitality, without the harsh side effects of many synthetic solutions. And just like lemon balm and chamomile, holy basil is gentle enough for daily use. You can sip it in the morning to set a peaceful, energized tone for the day, or enjoy it in the evening as a calming wind-down ritual. It blends beautifully with lemon, a few slices of ginger, or even a drop of raw honey. If approved by your doctor, many older adults who make holy basil tea part of their daily life say something simple yet profound. I just feel more grounded. And in a world that often feels rushed, unpredictable, or overwhelming, That grounded feeling is not a luxury. It is a form of healing. Because when your body feels safer, it opens the door to strength. And that brings us full circle. Throughout this journey, we have explored 4 humble teas: lemon balm, chamomile, holy basil, and one more we will reveal in a moment, all of which offer a gentler, deeper path to balance. Now, let us take a quiet moment to reflect. You began this video with a simple question. Could a cup of tea really help you manage diabetes, ease stress, and feel more in control after 60? And now you have the answer. You have discovered 4 extraordinary teas: lemon balm, chamomile, holy basil, and our final calming companion, each offering more than just warmth in a cup. They offer daily comfort, emotional balance, and gentle support for your blood sugar, digestion, and peace of mind. We have seen how science now confirms what our ancestors always knew, that calm is not a luxury, it is medicine. And when you create moments of stillness through these teas, you begin to unlock something deeper, the body's natural rhythm to restore, heal, and strengthen. We made a promise at the beginning of this journey, that if you stayed with us until the end, you would walk away not just with knowledge, but with a practical path forward. And that promise has been fulfilled. You now know which teas to choose, why they matter, and how to make them a part of your life in a way that feels simple, healing, and real. But before we part, I want to gently invite you to do something small and meaningful. If you found comfort or clarity in what you have heard today, please tap the like button. It helps this message reach more people who might be searching for hope, just like you were. If you have tried any of these teas yourself, or if you have another calming ritual that has helped your journey with diabetes, please share it in the comments. Your story may be the exact encouragement someone else needs tonight. And if someone close to you is struggling with high blood sugar, poor sleep, or constant stress, this video could be a gentle gift. You can share it with them, not as advice, but as an offering of care, because that is how healing grows, one small act at a time. And remember this, you are not alone in this. You are part of a community that believes in gentler healing, in listening to the body, and in honoring every stage of life with compassion and grace. Until next time, take a breath, make a cup of tea, and know that you are doing something truly good for yourself. You are worth it. Always.